Look at this unusual bit of mutual existence here. We even have contact. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. I am here at Wind Cave National Park. I finally, after coming here 2 other times, was able to get a cave tour. And I spent the night here in their campground, Elk Mountain Campground. I got the very last cave tour, and I got the very last campsite at this campground. It's actually a tent spot, but my van is small and it fits into a regular parking space. So I had a nice night. Very peaceful here. Everybody is the adventurous type. This isn't like an RV park where you have giant, huge rigs that people are, taking their whole house with them. A lot of tents, a lot of car camping, a lot of tiny little like teardrop style trailers and roof tents and all kinds of cool stuff. Today we're heading to Crazy Horse. I was there over 4 years ago now. I stopped by on a road trip, and I'm curious to see how different it looks compared to when I was there last. They work on it every year, and it's just a cool place. It's a cool thing to see. I really like the museum and the visitor center there, so I'm gonna go check that out. And then I'm gonna find some dispersed camping kind of just west of Hill City. I was looking at maps yesterday. Today's high is about 84, which ain't too bad, but I'd like to be kind of up in the woods on a hill somewhere. So I found some stuff that's around about 5,600 feet in elevation. So we're gonna go spend the night there and enjoy these beautiful black hills. Thanks for tuning in, I appreciate it. Here in Custer, I'm getting some gas. It's way cheaper here. Like 50 cents a gallon less than Nebraska. All right, there it is. Crazy Horse. That's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm just kidding. Got me a nice spot in the shade here, kind of all the way in the back. Gave the cats some treats. Gonna head on into the visitor center and check it out. Not too busy here today. Their visitor center is great. It's $15. There is so much to see in here. There's lots of authentic native goods that you can buy. It's where the arrow in my van came from. I bought it here. Really good stuff. Wow. Yeah, just look at this place, man. It's so cool. Can read up on a lot of history. You can win that bike. It's an Indian, of course. Look at that drum. Cochiti Pueblo by Redbird from New Mexico. That's cool. I'd love to play that. Some baskets. Hopi, Apache, Navajo, Toho Odom. Yeah, this place is huge, see? There's a lot to see in here. Lots of artwork. Two-chamber flutes. And they look like ducks. That's pretty cool. Children's toys. Oh wow, look at that velvet painting. That is cool. Look at that. Put your baby in there. Little baby carrier. I could put a cat in there. Oh wow, that knife right there belonged to Crazy Horse. Wow. Look at that headdress. Black Elk Jr. 32 eagle feathers tipped with horsehair, and 8 hawk feathers dropping from each side of the bonnet. Code talkers. Yep, the Nazis didn't know what the hell was going on. Look at this building too. This is so cool. Such a beautiful place. Look at that hat. Birch bark canoe. Chippewa. That's pretty. Man, the detail on that thing. Wow. Even the oar. Look at that. It's nice. Silver and turquoise. "17-foot-long rug. Estimated to have taken more than 4 years to make." It's Dene, by the Dene, the Navajo. Some baskets, some pottery. Cameo jacket, wool jacket, 1865. Wow. Iroquois hat. Iroquois moccasins. Gauntlets. Possibly Cree. They're not totally sure. Candle holders. Look at this guy. Whalebone sculpture from the Inuit. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna walk down to the other end here, see some more cool stuff, and then we'll go outside. There's another building across where you can see some stuff about how they're carving it, and you can even get your own blast fragment. I have one. You can win a bike or a gun. That's the most Black Hills thing I've ever heard. Oh yeah, it looks way more detailed now than, see, I came here in 2021, so yeah, they've really made some progress on it. Kachina dolls. Cool. Buckskin dress, 1890s. Look at that cool hat. Sunflower. That's cool. Silver turquoise and bear claws. Yeah, there's just so much to see here. Huge collection of arrowheads. Turtle basket. Look at that, man. It takes some skill to make something like that. Chief Red Fox. All right, we're on their kind of courtyard thing here. It's pretty cool. Got a snack shop. I am kind of thirsty. Might get something to drink here. Look at that. So this building here is all about the carving of Crazy Horse. And here you can have a blast fragment of your own. You can just take a piece of Crazy Horse. You can leave a donation. I did that in 2021. I have a piece. And you get a little card, you know. Here's pictures of it through time, so you can see kind of the progression. $1948. You can see the smoke where they're like actively blasting it.
My fellow chiefs and I would like to know the red man has great heroes also. Chief Henry Stanley Fair wrote these words in a letter to sculptor in 1949.
All right, this is Sculptor's Studio. Wow, look at that, man. Guy had a nice, sweet ass piano. That's the sculptor. Couple pianos. Oh, that's a Steinway. Got a harp. Wow. And just look at all this furniture. That's like gilded. Look at those carvings. I've been watching this guy on YouTube late at night. AT Restoration. He's like this old Russian guy that restores old furniture like this. Upholstery and everything. All right, this way we got the Cultural Center. Wow. Well, these carvings are real impressive. Wow. That's good stuff. Oh wow, is that really ironwood? No way. It is. That's like one of the hardest woods. It's like harder than oak. I was burning some of that down in the desert last winter. It's got some weight to it. I bet these carvings are like really heavy. They have history on every one of these flags and what they all represent. That quilt. See, there's the Black Hills map that you get everywhere you go in the Black Hills. You can find that map. There's Bear Lodge. We'll be going there in a couple weeks. That is Sitting Bull's pipe right there. And there he is. He was 69 years old. Yeah, so there's Ira Hayes. That's the Iwo Jima. But the artist painted him without his military uniform. Pine Ridge Pottery. That's very nice. Real shiny. All right, we're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna go back outside. I'm gonna get something to drink. Skin canoe. That's all hide. Man. This one's carved out of a solid one tree, you know, dug out. It's buffalo. Okay, so the word buffalo came from the French. Oh, so the Canadian bison are different than the plains bison. And then there's bison in Europe as well. Buffalo pies. Burn them for heat. Cook your food on them for maximum flavor. Yeah, this is cool. All right, moving on. Hey, there's Bill.
The proof that you're here is Darren Thompson. And he'll be here tomorrow. Share it.
Check this out. Stagecoach. Look at that thing. Wow. Bunch of sculptures. This is like the sculptor's studio. Look at all them drums up there. Wow. There is so much to this place. I did not see any of this last time. All right, well, there is a big, impressive gift shop. Not going to film all of that. I do believe there is a nature hike, though, that you can kind of get down up over there. So that's what I'm going to figure out next.
Here's a quick little story, real quick. We got a little bit of time. This is I had no idea about Crazy Horse. Back in 1939, a man named Korchuk Joukowski was approached by some Dakota elders and a man named Chief Henry Standing Bear. And they asked them to build a monument for their hero, Crazy Horse. And after about a decade, he agreed, right? He did serve in World War II, and after that, he packed up his things in Connecticut and moved on out here and dedicated his life to the monument. Now, Crazy Horse Memorial Foundation does own all of the 1,000+ acres that are around the mountain here, except for a few parcels of land, which is owned by a few sons, daughters, and some grandchildren. One being this house on the right. You can see that brown house over there. That's owned by Adam Joukowski. He is retired. From time to time, you'll see him come out. And if he drives by us, I'll point him out to you. He does take care of the cattle that you may see around the area. Now, the cattle is not for milking or for beef. They're just his pets. There are over 30 of them, and yes, they are his pets. We have cats and dogs. Well, he has cows. Now, for everybody on the right over here, I am going to stop by here again. You'll get the same view at the same amount of time. We'll talk a little bit more about the mountain here. As you can see, there has been quite significant work being done. That hand was unveiled on the 75th anniversary, right? And they just started last year working on that horse's mane. That mane is right underneath that thumb that you see pointing out there. Those wavy lines, that's the beginning of the mane. They started that last year. And that hole in the wall, or that hole in the mountain that you see, that was actually done by Korchuk and his younger kids themselves early on. It was one of the hardest things that they had to do, is what Korchuk said. And that hole is 2 bulldozers wide, right, and 4 stories high. We did get some new equipment, one being that tower crane that you see up there. That was built at the end of last summer. Now, before that crane was built, they were doing roughly about 15, maybe 20 tons of rock off the mountain. With that crane and a new robotic arm that we got, they're pulling actually close to 80 tons of rock off the mountain a day. To date, 0 fatalities have happened on the mountain. Now up ahead, did we all get a chance to see the movie? Yeah? So did you remember that that Kashmir son? He was driving that bulldozer, lost the brakes on it, fell over the cliff, about 70 feet. Luckily, he was okay. Father saw the whole thing, ran up to him. He goes, "All right, you're okay." Well, he got that bulldozer in. Now you got to get it out. You got it out, all right. This big 6 Caterpillar over here to my right. That's the original Caterpillar that went over the cliff. I say he got pretty lucky. After that, they named it the Flying Cat. And for everybody on the right, like I said, I get you that view. How's that? Everybody okay on that right on there? All right. And while they're looking at that, I'll talk to you about this homestead, which was left over of a homestead in front of us here to the right. That was actually built by a father and a son. Korchuk did not know any idea that somebody actually claimed a stake on his property after he bought it after World War II, packing up his things from Connecticut to move on out here. And when he came back out here, he noticed that somebody was living on his property. Well, I don't know how the conversation went. Some say it was pretty intense. Others say that it wasn't that bad. But they did come to an agreement where Korchuk was able to buy the mineral rights off the father and son, and in return, the father and son stayed on their property or stayed in their homestead for as long as they wanted. And they did. They spent several years here. The son actually built several water wells to pump water to several homes that they built on the property, to the museum, and then to the top of the mountain. Later on, they worked in the Welcome Center until they had passed away and moved on.
So I asked the guy at the information desk if there's a hike that I could take to get closer to the base of Crazy Horse, and he said nope. So as I was walking out, I noticed they have these bus tours for $5. So I just hopped right on. And here we are. Up close and personal. Cool.
It will be pretty cool. Now, I'm not sure when they're going to erect a feather on that. I think it's going to be towards the middle or maybe at the end, because once we have 5 to 10 year goals, right? So in 5 to 10 years, they're going to have that mane completely finished on the horse. They're going to have the left arm that's pointing completely done as well, and then they're going to start working on that right shoulder, right? And they're going to start moving everything down. So once they start moving everything down, they're probably going to erect that in that time, because that crane is probably going to happen on that as well. So, yeah, pretty interesting.
What's their goal for the end?
That's the biggest question, right? And they are working out on it. We got those 5-10 year goals. In about 5-10 years, that horse's mane is going to be completely finished. That hole is going to open up. That's going to create that arm that they're looking at. Yep, that's that tour that I was telling you about. That's that van tour. They go up there, they spend an hour up there, walk.
All right, that's Crazy Horse in 2026. That was pretty good. It's great to come here, you know. It's one of the best things in the Black Hills for sure. Crazy Horse is the largest like mountain carving sculpture thing in the world. It's like 27 feet taller than Mount Rushmore, and you could fit the entire Mount Rushmore between like his ear and the back of his hair or something. So now I'm gonna go find somewhere to disperse camp for free, and I gotta spend the rest of the day pretty much editing video and hanging out and letting the cats roam around and enjoying some beautiful pine forest in the Black Hills. Now that is more like it. An even level for the most part. Yeah, this is paradise right here, guys. Basically on a mountaintop. You know, it's a hill, but we're at the top. You know, there ain't a whole lot around here that's taller than we are right now. And man, this view is great. I don't think anyone's gonna be bothering me tonight or tomorrow night. I'm gonna stay here a couple nights. Look at that view. Yeah. Look at that one. Okay, that one's taller than we are. That's probably got a name, you know. I'm gonna relax here for 2 nights probably, unless I have any issues. Yeah, somebody camped here. See that? And I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna go down this little road and explore a little more, see if there are other spots too. And yeah, I got some editing to do. I got a couple videos I need to produce and get online and get all caught up on my job. And then we will start our next adventure here. Today is a Sunday as I'm filming this, so you know, I might stay till like Wednesday morning or Tuesday morning or something. Who knows? But I think it'd be good for me and the cats to just kind of take a break here. You know, we've been kind of moving around a lot and having a lot of fun, but we've also been paying for campgrounds and dealing with people. So this seems like the perfect place to just relax for a while. I'll see you guys in a little bit after I kind of get settled. Set myself up a nice little spot to drink some tea and coffee and ponder. Made myself a nice salad here. It's just cherry tomato, red bell pepper, and romaine. And I'm gonna have some of this ginger vinaigrette. It's really not that gingery. It's kind of just a mild, kind of refreshing tasting one. I think she approves. There's chipmunks. Look how cute they are. They're tiny too. Hey, buddy. This little window right here, you can see way out beyond the Black Hills, basically into the plains. I think Rapid City is to the south of me. I mean, that's a hell of a view right there. And we gotta be looking out 50 miles probably, at least. I'll try to see what my current elevation is, like at my actual location. Google tells me 6,400 feet. Theodore's having a great time. We're like just walking around exploring. He tried to climb 2 pine trees already. I told him this is why you have to wear a harness and sister doesn't. He would be 40 feet up a pine tree and I wouldn't be able to get him down. His tail keeps poofing up too, like he keeps seeing things and smelling stuff and hearing sounds. There's all kinds of bugs flying around up here too. Nothing bad, no mosquitoes or nothing, but like bumblebees, butterflies, just all kinds of good stuff. I'm just observing these trees, like these are all so close together. I know how they grew, you know, pine cones probably germinated in the melting snow or something. But like, they're so close together, obviously they can't grow to full height that way. So how does that work? Does one just kind of succumb to the other and nature decides. Like, here's one that's dead. Maybe that's what happened here. Like, this dude to the right of that dude was like, nope, I'm the alpha tree. I'm taking all the roots or something, you know. See that tail? He's just like, he's so stimulated. Little dude's having the time of his life. See this? This is why he has to wear a leash. I mean, that's a probably 30-foot pine tree. No, son. No. Get down. Good way to trim his claws. Cutie Butts needs hers trimmed again. They're like friggin' needles. So every rock around here is glittery, you know? It all sparkles. But look what I just found. That's either clear quartz or an actual crystal. My phone's really not picking it up all that great. It's very clear and see-through. See that? Look at that thing. That's a keeper. To find out if it's actual crystal, what I'll do is smoke some of it, and then if I stay up all night rewiring my van, then I'll know. So we've got purple flowers. We have yellow ones. We've got cutie butts. And white flowers. I brought the beast back in here for fly removal. Yeah, see, flies don't last very long here in my van. Sometimes I even pick them up and like hold them up to the ceiling and let them get them. Alright, tonight's tea is Almond Apple Delight. A caffeine-free fruit tisane blend with almonds, apples, hibiscus, and cinnamon. The liqueur is a pale pink that is tart, sweet, and nutty. Ooh, that smells really good. Ooh, that's good. Appley. Man, what a view. I've been having a great time since I got to the Black Hills. It's been awesome. Even if you don't like stop and do anything in the Black Hills, just driving through it, there's so much weird, cool crap to see. Like, it's just a big tourist area. So it's like you drive up 385, like all you see is like all this cool old crap like set along the road, and it's pretty sweet. Black Hills are cool. Tomorrow I'm going to edit video all day. This one and the last one that you saw. And that's all I got going on. And I'm staying here tomorrow night. Maybe one more, who knows. This is a really good spot. It's been really quiet too. I hear cars drive by on that road down there. It's called something Gulch Road. It's a Forest Service road. I expect it to be nice and quiet around here. Yep, I am having a really good summer, and it's just getting going too. I am excited. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Huge thank you to everyone who's been donating to me on Venmo, PayPal, and with the thanks button and super chat when I did my live stream. You guys are just so generous and supportive of me, and it means a lot. I really appreciate all of you. You guys are great. And even if you didn't, I just really appreciate you watching my videos and coming back every time I post one. It means a lot. I have a great audience. YouTube channels it's a gamble, you know. It's a very volatile, like kind of dangerous endeavor, basically. I mean, I have such good loyal viewers that watch me every week that, you know, it's comforting, it brings me joy, and it's motivates me to keep making videos, you know. Constantly having a camera in my hand and trying to capture everything digitally, it does kind of take away from the actual being in the moment. But I've been doing this for so long now that I don't think I could even go tour a place without filming it or at least taking a bunch of photos. It's what I'm used to doing, you know. And I enjoy it. As I've stated before, I believe that making videos is just, it's creative, it's fulfilling, it's something I really enjoy. And I'm very thankful to all of you for just giving me the opportunity to do this for a while, you know. I don't know what my future holds, but for now, it's like I'm having the best time of my life. So thank you. Thanks for watching this video and all of my other videos, and watching them to the end too. That means a lot. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.